I see. It won't let me live stream. Won't let me live stream. Got you. I see what it's doing. I see. So, all right, let me get the. See, I never, for some reason, it won't let me stream from my phone landscape. Let me do this. Look at that. Won't let me. Now I gotta adjust this. Won't let me do it the way I want to do it. All right, that's too high. I don't like that. That's too high. I don't like that. All right, so for the psychos coming in talking about, I knew you was MAGA. Nah, that ain't it. This is Trump 2024 live stream because whoever just tried to take him out just handed him the election. Okay? This is wild. So I got your comments here, but I also got your comments right here scrolling on the laptop so I can read your comments. So I had to talk about this. I was like, I got to see what everybody's thinking. And I'm going to put a poll up too, you know what I mean? So, you know, I get it. This is interesting. That picture of him raising his fist like that, that's iconic. That's iconic. I mean, look, he's going to win. And if it's a great, brother, I appreciate all you do. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Zachary. He's going to win. And if he has a great presidency, that thing is like going to be made into a statue later. I mean, they just handed on a silver platter, they handed it to him. I'm just like, wow. That video of him, wait, like letting them know I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm still fighting, and I'm going to still keep campaigning, and I'm going to be your president. I was just like, all that said all of that, and I'm not afraid. That said all of that. I mean, man. I can see the Hodge twins tomorrow. Trump 2024. Yeah. Yo, t-shirts. People are going to make figurines, statues, posters. People are going to download that, frame it, and put it on their wall. They just made him a super icon of our time. A super icon. They just did that, just like that. Let me tell you something. I was watching I was looking at the news. I watched like a couple of 5-minute news stories on it, right? And then I watched the Young Turks. I told you guys, I like to, watch different, sides. And I forgot his name, but the guy that's normally on there, he basically said, look, you've heard me call Trump a coward several times. He did this, he did that. When he got up and he raised that fist, he looked strong. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking let me tell you something. Like, no lie, y'all. When you guys, you ever watch Rocky, or you watch a karate flick, or something, maybe even a war flick, something that's real testosterone-y, something really alpha, it boosts your testosterone so much that sometimes, and all the guys know this, you're ready to work out, you're ready to do something, you're ready to train, you watch Dragon Ball Z, you watch Baki, You're ready to train. That's what that did to me. I hadn't did my cardio for the day. I was tired. I was worn out. And after I saw him do that, that amped me up. All of a sudden, I was stimulated and exhilarated, and I just wanted to do something. I was like, man, I wanted to talk to people about it. I just wanted to. So I went, I did my cardio for 2 miles, got my steps in, you know what I'm saying? Came back, you know what I mean? And I was just like, man, no matter who you are, you can't tell me that didn't look strong. You can't tell me that didn't look strong. Now, when I did my video, in my head, everything was going through it. Everything was going through it. And the one thing that I didn't mention that I know, either people that hate him, or maybe certain people on the left, or conspiracy theorists. And listen, I ain't got no problem with conspiracy theorists, because a lot of stuff that I learned in the past when I'm in my, I would say early to mid 30s, stuff that I found out on the internet has come true. So, but I know that conspiracy theorists are going to say, thank you, Slim Jimmy. Conspiracy theorists are going to say it's a distraction. They're going to say, down to Trump fan, but this was not okay. All right, Joker fan, I see you there. They're going to say it's a distraction from something. They're going to say that it's staged. They're going to say that it's fake. The U.S. is a crazy place. Greetings from Holland. Thank you. Hey, Tyrone, you're one of my favorite, one of the YouTubers that inspired me to become a YouTuber, and I'm almost at 60K. Okay. Thank you so much, man. Any words of wisdom to get to 100K? That's my huge goal. Shit, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. I always say the magic to becoming successful on YouTube is you just can't stop. You got to be consistent. Always remember that. Consistency. Once a week at least upload. At least upload once a week. This easily won Trump the election. Yeah. Charlie Kirk tweeted that Trump is going to attend the UFC event tonight. What? Wow, with Dame. Yo, I mean, thank you. Yo, if that ain't badass, you just got nicked in the ear by a bullet. Possibly, I don't know if he was bleeding when you, but it looked like he went like this, like something hit him. Or the Secret Service tackling him did that. But if that ain't badass, look, I just got shot at. I'm bleeding. I'm all right. The rally's over. But I'm going to be at the fight tonight. Yo, the crowd's going to go insane when he walks in. The crowd is going to go insane when he comes in. If a side could hand someone an election so easily, combined with Biden's declining cognitive skills, I mean, this will probably be the easiest election ever won. This is like incredible. If he doesn't win, everybody's going to say it's a fix. They're going to be like, it's absolutely, there's no way you can beat this man now. You just gave him, people were saying Trump with ultra instinct. Let's see, Trump can now turn into the Red Hulk now. Trump was indicted for saying fight on January 6th. It's time to put Trump in the bullseye. What? God bless Trump. Yeah, back to your answer though. You have to be consistent. Be consistent. If you feel like your channel's stagnant, you might want to reinvent yourself a little. Maybe ask your fan. You know what's a good thing? The analytics tool. You can click on that and it'll tell you what channels that your followers watch. And it'll tell you what videos they're watching from those channels. So you can see they're actually interested in certain things, maybe than other things. You're like, oh man, this video I didn't get that many views. Go check your analytics to see what your fans are watching. A lot of times that will help. What up, my bro? I have followed you since 2014. God bless you. Shadow from Reading, Pennsylvania. All right. What's I gonna say? Yeah, just keep going and don't stop though. I winged it my whole career. I never had help from anyone. There's a lot of channels out there that and no shade to them. But there's a lot of channels out there where I don't know, they needed help. They needed guests on their show all the time, or they needed people to help them with their camera or their microphone, or write scripts for them, or tell them what to do. I didn't. I just followed my mind and my heart, my feeling, and I did the videos that the fans asked for also. You know what I mean? But I had a vision and I followed it, and I may not be as big as I could be, but I'm happier because I'm doing the videos I want to do. Go look at my video views right now from several different recent videos. Some of them got high views, some of them got low views, but I do the videos I want. You get what I'm saying? So, no homo, but you looking great. Will you drop any health related video? No Diddy. I'm looking great. Hopefully this unites the country and doesn't separate it more. Yeah. Thanks, man. I am currently on a juice fast. You guys that know me know that but this time I've really stuck to it. So, I'm down from 250. I'm down to around 224. So, I plan to keep going and bring it all the way back. And people that have been following me for years know I've been saying that. And I flip flop. I go back and forth. My weakness is happiness and complacentness. When you make good money on YouTube and you're having fun with life and you've got a good girlfriend, you tend to eat out a lot and sit and watch TV. It just happens. That meme is true with the two dogs. When the one's like this, when you're single, and the other one's sitting on the couch with the gut, you get complacent. And my tip to you guys: never get complacent. Never get complacent. Always stay in warrior mode. It's not easy, but always stay in warrior mode. Rally goer was killed. A rally goer was killed? Oh, man. Yo, listen. Yeah, I would hope we did not have a civil war over here. I thought that while I was on my walk. I was like, did anyone get in the way? Did anyone get hurt during this? Because if they did, man, you know what I mean? Like, my heart goes out to that family and that person, because most likely they didn't deserve that, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's staged. I don't know if it's theater, if it's theatrics. I know there's an aspect to politics that is theatrical, that could be false flag stuff and all that conspiracy theory stuff. I get that, but I just don't know. All I know is if you could hand an election to somebody and win it easy as pie, obviously people need to start listening, stop sleeping. Yeah, that's true. Have you always been a Republican, or did you change your mind? I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not left. I'm not right. From what all the different videos I've seen and things that I've read, I would consider myself a conservative person, but I don't trust either side. I don't trust either side. I know that both men have done things that they should not have done. And I'm talking about both sides, talking about years and years of Democrats and Republicans. I know that a ton of candidates have done things that they should not have done. They have done crooked things. Certain presidents have done illegal things. See, I don't trust them. However, it's because of you guys. It's you guys that got me more interested in politics, because Listen, remember, and this is a lesson to you watching that want to do YouTube videos. I listened to the people that followed me. They would say, "Hey, listen, remember, my channel started out as a wrestling talk channel because I knew wrestling and I was passionate about wrestling." And people started to ask me questions. That's where Magnus Answers came from. They asked me to watch certain videos. That's where the reactions came from. And then just things just snowballed into unboxings and movie reviews and everything else. Where the hell was I going with this? I had a point today. Oh, yeah, because it's you guys asking me, "Hey, Tyrone, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do you think of Trump? What do you think of Biden?" And I'm like, something will happen and I'm willing to. And Trump, it's a combination of you guys and Trump that got me into politics more. I'm not into politics because there's so much of it that I don't understand. But I'm more into it because of how funny Trump is. He is literally stand-up, comedic, talented, and he knows it, and he just spitballs, and he's entertaining. He is just straight up entertaining. I mean, you come on now. And especially if you're a Republican, that makes him likable. And then he also appeals to the man that is the common worker because he talks like he's not corporate all the time. You know what I mean? So I see his appeal. I also see Biden's appeal too. But Trump is just more appealing and entertaining to me. So that's why I've gotten more into it. So when you guys are asking me stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah, I will give you a Trump video because the shit's funny. And now with Biden falling all over the place and, mumbling and mixing stuff up, he's also entertaining, but for a bad reason. You know what I mean? So today, for me, politics is very, very entertaining at this point. Okay, so let me see if I can get to your super chats here. Yeah, rest in peace to the person and their family. There was an interview with an emergency physician who was there at the rally and saw. That's sad, man. That really bothers me. That really bothers me. All humans are flawed. I just want who isn't bought by our corporations. Yeah. Yeah. You know what you know about all the lobbying and all the stuff that goes on, man. I could never get into politics. Like especially into it. There are people that are into it, that are the talking heads of politics, that are running and doing other things like that. All right, Cupcake, one more time and you're gone. What is that? Is that wait, what is that? Is that somebody raising their hand? Is that supposed to be his fist? Thank you, Pedro. Yeah, man, there's going to be prosecuting Trump had the opposite effect of increasing his numbers instead of, they can't take him down. It's one of those things that's like we've tried everything. And so you're going to resort to that? Respect your stance, Tyrone, immensely. As for me, I am politically independent and very conservative. However, I am aware that no one is perfect. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that I don't trust with politics, that keeps me from going all in. Like people have that whole thing. Well, if you ain't vote, you can't say nothing. Yes, you can. You can say something because you didn't vote for it. I didn't ask for this, so I can talk about it. But anyone should be able to talk about it, whether they vote for it or not. You know what I mean? I can't be all in because a lot of times these guys do stuff, man. It's just like, I feel partially bad for voting someone in that does something atrocious. How many more historical moments we got to go through? I just want peace. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Me too. Damn right. Trump standing up and screaming "fight" to the crowd is one of the most badass. Oh, I didn't hear him say "fight." Oh wow, I didn't hear. Man, look. Yo, you know how much momentum they just gave this man? Do you know how much momentum they just gave this man? Like, you know what it reminds me of? Remember when Thor hit Tony with that lightning bolt? And he was like charged over like 110% or whatever, what, 300%? How about that? That's what they just did. It's like, yo, they just charged him up. It's, man. Listen, like, I'm convinced there's no way to beat him now. When I saw that reaction from the crowd, and I thought to myself, watching that attempt on his life, and then seeing him raise his fist like, wait. Like, I gotta let them know that I'm still here and I'm strong and I'm not running and I'm not a coward. But he did that. That amped me up, and I'm in the middle. I ain't registered to vote. I'm not voting because I don't trust either side. But I was like, oh, if that amped me up, someone that ain't voting, everybody that's voting, man, look, especially people on the right and the conservatives and maybe independent in the middle, they got to be like, well, shit, he just got my vote. Doesn't it feel like with everything on across the world is just going to come to a boiling point? Yeah, it's very scary, man. I don't like it. I don't even like to think about us getting into any more world wars or anything, man. I mean, look, let me tell you something. When I hear him say stuff like, look, you know, like when I'm going to make sure the war is over. Like, I like when I hear stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like when I hear stuff like that. Like, if I was a single issue voter type of person, I'd be like, well, I don't agree with everything, but he said he's going to stop the wars. You got what I'm saying? Like, boom. You know what I'm saying, Trump? Because I don't, man, look, we got nuclear weapons. We could destroy the world 100 times over. Listen, hey, Fallout is cool to watch on TV, but I don't want to live Fallout. Okay? I absolutely do not want to live Fallout. You know what I mean? Problem is, this didn't help Teddy or Ford. Well, I guess we'll just have to see, huh? Yeah. Let me see. Who else was shot at? Reagan? In recent times, right? Reagan, was it? Defend against evil and socialism. And communist. Vote Trump. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to make sure. Yeah, someone, I could have swore, because I watched the quartering too. I could have swore, like, I was listening to him while I was walking. He had said something like his ear was missing. I'm like, God, did he really lose an ear? I thought it was really cool when you made it on the Rock's Instagram page. Also, I think this is going to help Trump even more. Yeah. Might not have helped them other guys. It might help him. Different circumstances. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yeah. Yeah, we living in some absolutely crazy times. Man. And yo, you know what's crazy? It shows you just how prepared. Thank you very much, the Batman. This man has endured more than any other president or politician I've ever seen. I wish all our leaders and elected officials could be that strong. What's I going to say? Damn it. I was going to say. Damn it, man. I hate when I forget. You see that? See how I got people in the comments? When are you a Trump fan? Where the hell have you been? He's hilarious. I am a fan of anyone that is hilarious. Always remember that. Anyone that is absolutely entertaining and hilarious, I'm a fan of. There we go. Okay. I was a fan of Obama. I really liked the way he talked. Whenever he gave speeches, he has a way of speaking to the public and all Americans about what he's going to do. And I love Michelle, and I love the United States of America. Okay, I loved Obama's charisma. I loved the way he spoke. I loved his poise. Something about him was really cool. Okay? When I was a kid growing up, I loved how Reagan spoke. Something about Reagan I really liked. I just like how he spoke. I wasn't into politics at all. Okay? You know who I liked watching? George W. Gobble, gobble. I liked watching him, although I wasn't a fan of him. I just liked hearing him talk sometimes. I'm not going to lose. Okay, I liked hearing him talk sometimes, but I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of him. So, yes, JFK is interesting to listen to. He's got a particular accent that's different. Outstanding. I understand he was a very loved president. My mother told me she was in high school when he got shot and everyone was crying. He was very loved. You know what I mean? So, certain guys just come through with certain. Oh, I liked coming up, even though I wasn't paying attention to his politics. I liked Bill Clinton. I did not inhale. You listen to me, America. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Where'd I get that from? Y'all? Vander Holyfield just came out in support of Trump. Uh-oh. The real meal. Under Biden, we have two major wars, and yeah. Can you say to everyone right now, subscribe to Zolwaki? Right. Hey, everybody out there, subscribe to Zolwaki. Hashtag road to 100K. Woo! Here you go, buddy. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, so, and I remember when Bill Clinton got elected, they were calling him the first black president. Like his inauguration had like a bunch of different black performers. He played the saxophone like a black jazz musician. I mean, it was like, yo, this dude's the first black president. I remember my mom told me that. And she was telling me, she was like, yeah, Aretha Franklin is performing and he plays the saxophone and they calling him the first. And she wasn't even into politics either. I was raised Jehovah's Witness. So, we were neutral. Collab with the Hodge twins win. Oh, when they asked for me. It's okay. Listen, they're more into politics than I am. So, no Elden Ring DLC because I started a new game plus. And I'm not fighting them dudes again just to play it. I'm not. So either they make it available to us at some point, or it's just going to have to happen at some point when I'm just like, you know what? I'll play through and fight them again so I can. Well, otherwise, I'm not doing it. I am not in the mood to do that again. Yeah, but I knew somebody was going to say that stupid shit. I was waiting because this is the internet. Let me tell you something. I was waiting for it. Someone just wrote, so if Hitler was entertaining, you would like him. I was waiting for it. I said, someone's going to come from left field with the stupid comment. It's going to happen. After I just said, I liked listening to George W., but I wasn't a fan. I knew I was waiting, man. I was waiting for it. That's another lesson. So you know, if you ever want to become a YouTuber, people will take everything you say out of context. They will try to flip your words. They will try to make it look like you said something that you didn't say. Guaranteed. Oh, I can't stand that. I knew I was waiting for it. After I said it, in my head, I was like, maybe you should correct yourself. I was like, no. Let's just wait. Someone is going to say, so if Stalin, I was waiting. I'm counting on it. Oh, man. Yeah, so so it is what it is, folks. Yeah, but the Hodge twins are way more into politics than I am. I mean, I would do their show, but I don't know how far we could go because it's just certain things that I haven't cleaned up on my skills on, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be sitting there laughing my ass off at them, you know, but I want to add to the show, you know, because I'm an intelligent guy, but you know, I would have to, you know, get my political know-how, you know, up there, you know. But yeah. yeah, I remember talking about that before, Stephen. Yeah, because people were talking about, I think it was a psychology teacher I had. He was talking about, so, you know, he was testing us, you know, type of thing. So he's talking to us and he's talking about charisma, people that are charisma, who have charisma. And he's like, was Hitler charismatic? And of course, the whole class gets quiet because no one wants to say it because it's almost like a compliment to someone that's not looked at favorably. But he was like, yes, he was. He did atrocious things. But do you think those people would have followed someone that did not have charisma? And he went on to, so it was a whole remember, this is a psychology class. So he was explaining a lot of stuff to us. And it's like, yeah. And he was talking about serial killers. He was talking about how serial killers is like, you know, there's serial killers that are very charismatic. They are able, and they're charming, and they're able to charm these women into these situations because of their charisma. You know what I'm saying? So he was just explaining certain, you know, things. Yeah, very interesting stuff. But yeah, so they're going to have to protect him. They're going to have to protect Trump with bulletproof glass everywhere. He's going to have security beefed up. He's going to have to do all of his stuff indoors. I think it was the Young Turks I was listening to when he said that. No, was it him? No, was it Quartering? I can't remember, but I heard that that Biden has been trying to take Trump's Secret Service detail from him. Because, you know, when you're a former president, the Secret Service protect you for the rest of your life. How's that for security, right? For the rest of your life. Oh, this is what I was thinking. I was like, it kind of shows you how lackadaisical things can get when it really hasn't been any threat. You see how long it took the Secret Service to get to him? They were like, get down. But it was like pop. pop, 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 pop. Like, and they're like, oh, God. I was like, that's really a delay. But at the same time, it's kind of like it's understanding that they're not standing next to him like this close while he speaks, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, wow, it took them a long time to get to him, considering, like, I mean, they're probably the best people in the world to have protecting you. And I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying it's just like, wow. Because one shot's all you need. You know what I'm saying? And it was one shot, and then a few more shots, and a few more shots. And he protected himself. It was like, hit my ear, and he was getting down while they were saying, get down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, that's some scary stuff being a world leader, man. Takes a certain type of person to want to do that job. Shooter was headshot only after he fired on Trump. They were being told by guy for 2 to 3 minutes. What? On the roof? They did nothing. It's on Candace Owens' feed. They were told that there was a okay. All right, so Candace Owens' feed on her Twitter feed. Breaking news: Secret Service was fully informed about attacker, but did nothing. Look up Zhao Dashui on X right now. Also, Alexander DK on Twitter posted receipts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, I got hyped and I'm Panamanian, living in Panama. Woo, Trump is y'all's only hope, brother. Big fan here, big bro. Thanks, man. Wow. I'm voting for Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone Magnus, 2024. I'm gonna bite Obama's speech pattern. Fellow Americans and Magnusites. You've been following me for 13 years on YouTube. And what I want to do is calm down, Letitia. Calm down. Scarlett over there, she likes to get hyped for me. I'm her baby. I'm her hubby. She really is my first lady. That's going to be my whole spiel the whole time. It's always going to be my fellow Americans and Magnusites. And I'm just going to hear the whole crowd go, woo! I'm going to be the only president walking out. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Barack Obama. I was hanging out with former President Trump last night, and he told me that I'm the greatest pick for you to vote for. Oh man, I'll be having too much fun on these live streams with y'all. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna see. So now we're just gonna have stuff, more and more news getting spit out. All right, so you might get some more videos from me tonight, maybe not, but I'm definitely gonna be taking a look at stuff. This is crazy. Delayed speech back. Yeah, man. listen, I'm going to be like your grandpa. I'm watching the news all night. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to be looking at a whole bunch of channels. I'm just going to be looking at the news all night, man. That's all I'm going to be doing. I'm like, man, what in the hell is going on? See, there's another person, Byron there. He must have only been watching me for 2 minutes. He thinks I'm Republican. See, anyone who follows me knows I'm not Republican. They know that I'm not Democrat. They know this, and people always come to, how could you? Why? Because I'm black. Now you can be a black Republican if you want it to be. You know that, right? That reminds me, that's like that political blindness where people don't know what the left has done. Both sides have done dirt, and they don't know the history of the left. It's like, I'm not on the left. Yeah. Nice collection behind me. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it is what it is. I'm hearing fireworks going off. What's fireworks going on? Is they celebrating Trump didn't get shot? That he made it? That he's alive? Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna jump online and see what the hell is going on. And maybe I'll be back with some more videos tonight. All right. Everybody take care, and I will see y'all soon. 10 million subscribers. Woo.